Now, before I do anything in this episode, guess what I need to do? Level up, of course! Let's see... Oh yes, that and... set up my spells. So that I have... pretty much all the right tools for the job. Oh yes. That kind of sorcery. The kinds that they can't see coming. Even though there is the problem of it not being as strong as the comets. Then again, the comet is not that useful. If it misses. Yes, I'm counting on you, bunny ears, so choose wisely. Oh yes. And this way, there'll be enough faith to use that incantation. Oh yes. This is a good reason to use as many runes as possible. Because I intend to fight the dancer that's behind here. Oh yes, the night comet is something that can cause much more damage. And can interrupt her. Oh. I don't think so. You missed! Yes, feast on night comets! I'm sorry. But you've run out of tears, and I have none to spare. So, you want to dance? Well, dance to death. Oh, sorry, that was just tasteless, wasn't it? Ooh. Yes, I can definitely see the resemblance, between her get-up and Tanis. Or whoever... she was called, I need to remember that, and, ooh, a sword that I can use. Eternal Sleep Pot, yes, and, Well, that's as good a description as any, and... so that's what it was. Oh yes, and those arrows are only good for demi-humans. Ooh, magic sword. I can use that as well. Another magic sword that calls on the spirits of the dead. Yep. Lightning. And that's another one that needs more arcane. Ah, yes. The one that was on that hanging pot. Right. I need to get quite a bit more runes. Right. Let us do this properly this time. We already know that the Ghost Flame Dragon can summon undead. And so I need to lure this dragon to a place where I have the advantage. Where the Ghost Flame cannot reach. And the physical attacks are less likely to... And yes, we've clearly got the dragon's attention. Well, I have. Yes. You'd best get the shard spiral ready when you're in a position to actually... Okay. Bunny ears. I would advise increasing HP at some points. As well, I barely survived that one. Hey, over here! I'm not done with you yet. Yes, feast on my arrows! Well, these flowers are certainly resistant to fire. All according to plan. There you are. Now let us commence the bombardment of shard spirals. As we know how devastating that is to large targets such as this one. Although, here's some advice. Don't drop down. Otherwise, you risk me dying. That could be quite inconvenient, can't it? Yes! Drill into the dragon! And now, the Ghost Flame Dragon is having assistance. And that assistance is being attacks. Ow! You're going to need to get rid of that one. Rather, I have to get rid of it. No. Right. Now that you did that, ideal position first and have tackle another rotation. I know. Not exactly fighting fair, but then again, do they fight fair? No, they don't. Yes. Summoned undead will not stop attacking until the one summoned or there is dead. As in, not moving around trying to kill him. Victory. Annoying. That's not enough for a level up. I'm going to need to go elsewhere if I'm to find enough to level up. And I know just the place. Oh, it seems that they weren't all destroyed when the dragon was. Looks like I'm going to have to do a mop-up operation. And the mop-up operation has been completed. Yes, we're heading in the direction of dragons. And as we know, dragons provide much in the way of runes. Yes, ominous-looking mountain and... Yes, and while most of the dragons look dead, I doubt that all of them will be. And that at least one of these dragons is only appearing dead. Yes. Whoever that was is clearly heading in this, general direction. Whoever was so hammy, he'd be unsuitable around those that are kosher. Okay, this one is definitely not dead. And... yes, good thinking. Get to higher ground. That way, physical attacks will not be a problem. Flame breath, on the other hand, will still be a problem. But that's nothing careful dodging can't fix. Yes. Or another way of putting it, simply getting out of the way. I'm not done with you yet. Yes. Key to making sure that the strategy works is to keep on being annoying. And that is defined by keep attacking. Right. Let's see. Yes. Let's see if poison works. Good. Since you're not undead, the poison works. Now, if I was patient, I would let the poison do the work. But I'm not that patient. And I'm wary of this jagged breaks orange light. Yeah, so... it's also good to have the mister drop down to accelerate the process. Yes, I know. I'm stoning the dragon, or rather, drake to death. Oh, such a flashy move. A pity it didn't help you. Well, it certainly helps me to get enough for a level up, and... increase stats at the cost of... it burning through HP. That's useful for those who have a high risk, high reward mentality, but that's not me. So I probably won't use that. even considering their means of cancelling out that HP deficit. Oh yes, and the Fulgur Bloom does indeed come in red, and... oh great, more undead. Well, thankfully, I have a good supply of golden arrows. And in case of, well, I run out of that, golden bullets. I think I even have golden great arrows. Ah yes, the Jagged Peak. I'm here. Now, what to level up now? Yes, Vigor, as I need more HP. Although, could I do with more Arcane? Or more FP, which means a little more... Yes, hard decision, but... Yes, more HP. It'll mean that I'll last a little longer. Right, we've seen what one path takes us to. Let's see what the other path takes us to. As we need to find something to kill in order to get more runes. Thankfully, that Drake stays dead, as it's a field boss. Well, looks like I'll need to systematically get rid of all of these to make sure that I can search in relative safety. shields. Yes, I know. Can't really miss at that range. Yes, keep it up. And try not to miss. Now, we hunt down those who live in death if they risk getting in the way of us looking for anything of value. Or at least potentially anything of value. Well, we would have needed to get rid of that giant sheep eventually. Because if you lower your guard around them, as it was previously demonstrated when they were first encountered, they can be quite beeful. And yes, I can see those piles of bones. We'd be fools to believe that they would remain piles of bones. Especially considering the undead that have been effectively exorcised. Getting here. Something more than the other two places of dragon communion. And this one is situated on the corpse of a dragon. Right, let's keep exploring. As there's likely to be more for me to find. I'd best look into that at some point. Possibly what's got this dragon killed, or at least tried to. And I am definitely not ready for that yet. In fact, I was barely hitting the furnace go. I need to find more Skudu tree fragments. A field of crimson flowers. Yes, that indeed looks a promising prospect.